Hi, my name is Noah Thompson. Today I'll be taking you through the epidemic of obesity to show you what it's really been doing to America for the past 30 years.
Start the year right. Eat smart with the delicious low-fat Subway Club. Our new freshly baked non-grain wheat bread. Subway, eat fresh.
The commercial you just watched obviously supports Subway and makes fast food companies like McDonald's look unhealthy. But in reality, Subway is just as unhealthy as McDonald's, according to a study done by UCLA. The sandwiches purchased by participants contained an average of 784 calories at Subway versus 572 calories at McDonald's. Participants consumed 102 grams of carbohydrates at Subway, 128 grams at McDonald's. The meals contained an average of 36 grams of sugar at Subway, 54 grams at McDonald's. Sodium intake averaged 2,149 milligrams at Subway and 1,829 milligrams at McDonald's. Subway is usually thought of as a healthy alternative to fast food, but now we know that's not true. So what's the real cause of obesity? What do you think the main cause of child obesity is today?
Well, I think we have a couple of factors. One is we're more sedentary, we're not moving as much as we used to.
I feel the main cause of obesity in the United States tends to be twofold. One, a lot of times lack of education for people, and they just overeat. They eat too much or the wrong types of foods, and lack of exercise, daily exercise.
Also, there's a lot of advertising that encourages young people to eat junk food, basically. And so, that's a big thing to try to combat that. It's, the supersized meals, you get more calories than you need. So if you're not exercising as much, and you're eating bigger sized portions, you're going to just keep putting it on pound after pound after pound and result in a big problem.
In 2009, 44% of children ages 10 to 17 were obese in the state of Mississippi. Obesity is known for creating horrible health problems. Most people who are obese have a high chance of type 2 diabetes, stroke, heart disease, various types of cancer, sleep apnea, and osteoarthritis. They also have psychological problems like low self-esteem and depression. According to the Center of Disease Control, obesity-related diseases are among the top 10 killers in the world.
Obesity brings so many diseases. Depression, you have cancers of certain types, you have heart disease, stroke, gallstones, arthritis, diabetes. The list goes on and on.
The amount of people that are obese in America is astounding. There's probably about 40% of people in America are obese, and I believe a lot of it is genetics for some, and for others just lack of education as to eating quality foods or just not getting enough exercise. So it's pretty astounding the numbers of people that are obese in America.
Obesity has been a huge problem for America for the past 30 years. About 2/3 of the people in America are overweight or obese. This is unacceptable.
To avoid becoming obese, people need to do a couple things. They need to be aware of the food that they take in, the amounts of food that they take in, and they also need to make sure that they're getting exercise, at least 60 minutes a day. And it can be broken into different sections, but everybody needs to get at least an hour of activity a day to be able to burn off the calories that they are taking in and sustain a healthy weight.
To prevent it, it's important to eat right, and that's so important to have a right environment. Now that's family, friends, teachers, people living around the community as a whole. They need to eat right, and they have to be proactive.
I don't know if a lot of you know, but middle school in the state of California is the only time in which students have 30 minutes of organized sports and activity a day, 5 days a week. There's no funding for elementary, and there's high school, they only have 2 years. So really, the focal point of at the middle school is on health and fitness and getting those habits instilled so that in the future, you know, they can be healthy adults, because we do know that the increase in child obesity is significant across America, and that all of our teachers and educators and leaders within the educational field take it very seriously.
From doctors and nurses who know that unhealthy kids grow into unhealthy adults.
So I was an overweight, obese kid, and it was just like so annoying to move around, to compete, to hear some slangs around, you know, some gestures. So.
And from military leaders who tell us that when more than 1 in 4 young people are unqualified for military service because of their weight, they tell us that childhood obesity isn't just a public health issue. They tell us that it is not just an economic threat, it is a national security threat as well.
Glad you're tackling this very important topic. It's wasting billions and billions of dollars that go into healthcare as a result of obesity and the diabetes that comes along with it, heart disease, all kinds of problems that lead to diabetes. This is bad. So we can help our students have healthier, fuller, energetic lives and do better in school and save billions of dollars at the same time. So you're on to something big. We got to deal with the obesity and overweight crisis. Thank you.
According to the people we interviewed, there are many things Congress can do to help stop this crisis. Maybe stop subsidizing junk food, place taxes on sugar, or even more guidelines in school foods. The choice is yours, but just remember, you lead America and America needs your help.